Hi guys, I'm making another video. This video is going to be concentrating on how to clean a pig properly for fair. Now obviously this is something that the kids should be doing, but they wouldn't make a good video. So I'm going to show you how to make a pig sparkly clean and ready for the fair, and try to save you a little money on products. There's no reason to go crazy. We have two pigs right here that are only on a dirt pen. I'm very excited to get out apparently. And we will show you how to get them as clean as you possibly can get a dirt pen pig. So follow me. Okay guys, I have a few different products that I wanted to show you today. My absolute favorite product that I found is this oatmeal and baking soda shampoo. This is by Top Paw. This whole jug is like about $20, so it's not the cheapest stuff in the world, but it's a really nice product. It gets the pigs cleaner than any commercial pig wash that I've ever found. I actually originally bought my first one on like a clearance section and I have been hooked ever since. Some of the other things I do like a bluing product. This one I've had probably for like 5 years, and you can see like it's like a third left. It lasts a really long time. You just need a little dabadooya with each pig. This stuff is expensive, and you really want to kind of watch your kids when they're using this, because if they use too much of it, it's such a waste, doesn't get the pig any cleaner. Because I am such a fan of the Top Paw product, I did buy this one. I have never used it. It's whitening. It was not super expensive, and we're gonna try it today and see, kind of do a comparison. That's why I brought over two pigs, to see which one I like better, the White and Bright or the cheap, much cheaper dog shampoo. So let's try those out. Another one that is like my true favorite is dollar store dandruff shampoo. Now this will take you a few more applications. I usually call it like a 3-day process. You wash the pig, put them back, let them get muddy, that's fine, that's not what we're worried about. Come back, wash them again, is we're trying to get that like deep scaly stuff off. This, just any generic, so see I got one that like one time, and then this was another time. Any dry scalp dandruff shampoo works well at getting that deep mud pig off. This also, if your pig gets real sunburned and then has that scale on it, this helps with that. So this is what we use for our wash rack area for our different animals here on the farm. We have made a wash area that's big enough for a couple animals and a couple people, You can have one that's much smaller. We made it out of old fence gates that we had laying around. I think we had to buy like one more to make it like a full-on surround. This works awesome. We have a concrete floor, and the pigs are totally enclosed. We put up an umbrella, and then we blocked the shade with some wood there. The biggest thing with the wash area is you need it to be clean. So it's impossible to really wash pigs on a dirt surface. You can wash them on grass because that would be clean. Or if you really don't have like grass and you don't have a concrete area, you could put a tarp down real tight and then put a fenced area above the tarp, because you're not going to be there long enough for them to tear up the tarp. We put this old pool in here almost because it's just like a toy for pigs. They always seem to just have fun and be very distracted with it. I'm sure you saw them just run over here. They love bath time, and it's a good time to just get them used to being scrubbed. Okay, a few other things we added to this pen, because sometimes we leave the pigs in here for a while. Like we will, right before they need to be processed even, we put several pigs in here, make sure they're really clean for the processor. We have water, because you always need to have water available to pigs especially, but to most animals. Always have water available, so this is just hooked up to a barrel that the hubby made. We also have food. This is in here if we want to we often keep smaller pigs in here for weeks, like when we first get them. We put a big tarp over this. So we always have the feeder for the free-fed pigs and some water available. You always want, if you're going to keep an animal somewhere, don't rely on a bucket. Pigs will toss any kind of water that they can. This pool was full of water a few minutes ago. And you can see they have squashed it right out. I forgot to mention when I was talking about the soaps, different products, I have different brushes that I use. I love saving money, and I really hate buying stuff just because it's, or paying more for something just because it's at the feed store. This is a show brush, and it is by JT, and this is tough. It is something we've had for a long time. You know, it's an old brush. It's kind of like the bristles are coming loose and stuff. It does the trick. It's real soft. What I always tell my 4-H kids is if you can't do this to yourself, then it's not soft enough. So pigs have sensitive skin. Don't use something you couldn't scrub your own arm with. But another place to get an inexpensive brush is an auto parts store. So if you go into an auto parts store, this could be at like Walmart or any big Reeves kind of auto part chain, use the brush that you'd use on a car. They always have very soft bristles. This one that I bought for $4 at Walmart actually has softer bristles than this expensive one that we bought at a show once we went to and we forgot our brushes. I also am fond of these kind of rubber ones, except for the fact that it looks really nice, it'll stay down, but when you're all soapy, they slide all over the place. You gotta kind of go like that and hold on to it. But these work really good. The pigs like these ones better because they're softer on their skin, but they are really difficult to hold. How much soap I put. I'm only going to wash this half of the pig with the purple, because I want to wash that half with that paw stuff. So, but watch how much I put on this. We're just going to put a little tiny bit. Just that little tiny bit is all you need. Whoop. Oh no, don't waste my little bit. We're going to just wash the white part. Now you can use that on the black part of the pig, but what's the point? The black part is easy. That's not, you don't need that. So she's already complaining that that bristle's a little too rough, even though it's very not rough. So we're gonna use the one they like, but I don't, but you know. And we're gonna just leave that in place for just a few minutes while I wash the other side. Hopefully I can remember which side is right, which side I did which one. Don't be afraid to use your hands. I see kids that just like won't touch a pig. Actually, my oldest son, that's very true. That's why he's not making the video, because it would take all day. Okay, I'm just gonna let that sit for a minute and wash my other pig. I'm going to go back to my tried and true fave. It's just like slips right off. It's such a pain. But pigs are a part of this too. They get to decide. If your pig is ever squealing and upset, your brush is too hard or you're rubbing too hard, stop and do something different, because hurting the animal is never, ever okay. Okay, so it's probably been just a few minutes. We don't want to leave that bluing stuff on too long, because it will kind of dye the pig blue, especially if you use a lot. I didn't use hardly any, because I don't want the chance of turning my son's show pig blue. Okay, so now we're going to look at, oh, I didn't even come close to washing the soap off, but I'm trying to look at the different sides. So the right side is the one I did the bluing product on. Really? Come on. And this side is the side that I did the whitening shampoo. Okay guys, I think the expensive stuff did work better, but I'm going to try to use my oatmeal favorite to clean up the side that didn't really get very good. So let's try that. You can like them, really? Okay, let's rinse her up and see what we got. Pee on me. Okay, let's see the results here. Okay, come on. This pig's name is Boss because when he was a little baby, he was in charge of everything. And now he's actually pretty sweet. She is pretty sweet pig. So, come on. Okay, so this side was the white and bright side. And this side is the whitening shampoo from Top Paw.
That's the opposite.
Oh wait, no, opposite, wrong. Okay, this side is the whitening side, and this other side is the whitening shampoo, and then I went over both of them with my favorite oatmeal shampoo, and I really can't tell the difference now, but that's because the oatmeal shampoo is the bomb. With white pigs, or in this case a pig that just has some white, when they're 100% on mud and sun, you'll never get them looking like a pig that's 100% in a barn. Ever. Because their skin changes. It's just like getting a tan. You can't make it white once you're tan. But this is pretty darn good. This is about as good as you're going to get. This is why my other son only goes for black pigs. He will take the far less superior pig if it's almost nearly 100% or even better 100% black, because you need to do next to nothing to get this one ready for fair. It's just already there. So I hope you guys can use some of these tips, and I hope your fair goes wonderful and your show is successful. Thanks for watching.
Good time to...
Right after you wash is always a good time to wash, to wave pigs. We kind of make it a habit. They get their bath time, then they get waved. It's just easier. If a pig's in the habit of getting waved, they're not stressed out. When you're putting your pigs back, don't worry. We still have a week to go till show. I didn't even fully wash this pig all the way. Like I would have spent more time. Like you can see there's dirt still right here. But this is my son's project, so I don't want to do too much. It doesn't matter. The reason we washed them was not to get them ready for show today. It's to get their skin moisturized and get that dead skin off ahead of time. So that, come show day, they're ready.